once you've connected the mic that you're going to use with your system, you're going to want to select that mic in Audacity here in this area. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the drop-down menu, and what you're going to see are all the mic connections for your personal computer. You are then going to want to select the one that you're going to use. Now when you select a microphone, you're going to notice here on the left side menu that there are several input systems. The default setting is going to be multimedia events. It's going to be primarily for Windows-based systems. Now, if you have problems with your recording, you can always change these input processes. However, you can safely, if you're using a Windows computer, leave the default setting, which is multimedia events, or MME. What we're going to do first is we're going to test our microphone connection. And to do that, we're just going to hit this red record button, and we're going to record our voice. What we mainly want to see here is that our mic is connected and producing audio inside of Audacity. So we're going to click this button. We're then going to continue speaking into this area, and then we're going to stop the process. Once we stop the process, what we can do is we can pull the cursor all the way back to the beginning, and we can do that by clicking this button. That'll take us all the way back to the beginning. We're going to make sure that the speakers are on so that we can hear them. And then we're going to play our recording in order to test it. So we can confirm that our microphone is working and it is producing audio through our system into Audacity. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, once you listen to your recording, you'll be able to determine how loud your microphone is coming into your personal computer. And you have control over the volume inside of Audacity. If you look to your toolbar, you're going to find that you have control over your recording volume. Now you will be able to control the input from these controls. And so if you slide the control back along this line, you're going to notice that the volume is going to go up and down in terms of how you're going to be recording. And you can monitor the input here in this section as it goes in and out of Audacity. It could be that you don't have a lot of room in order to adjust it down. And the same thing is going to be true with your playback volume. You want your playback volume to be at the level at which you believe your customer will be listening to it. Now, once you've made the adjustment, what you can do is you can click here. You can begin to monitor your Audacity system, and then you can click the record button, and you can begin recording your voice with your new volume. And once you determine the volume, you'll then be able to figure out how you want your recording to be. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. And it's possible you may want to capture the audio from a source that's coming through your personal computer. For example, you may want to capture the audio from a webinar. You may want to capture the audio from a specific live video, and you can use Audacity in order to do it. What you're going to do here in Audacity, if you're using the multimedia events process, you're going to switch to Windows WAS API. You're going to see the change. And what's going to happen then is you want to change the input into Audacity. And what you're going to do is you're going to make it so that the input is actually going to be the same source that will be playing through your speakers. And so you're going to notice here that you have more choices in terms of your input. You're going to choose the input that is actually your speaker output to play into Audacity. And you're going to see the words loop back here, and that's going to be an indicator that the sound is going to be coming from the same thing that will be coming from your speakers. So that you can visually see what's actually going to happen, we're going to play the file, and then we're going to click on the record button so that you can then see the sound coming from this actual video. Hello and welcome. You're now looking at Shopify.com. And Shopify is an e-commerce platform that allows you to build in order to sell products to individuals that want to purchase. So what you'll see now here is the audio that has played through our personal computer but has been captured to Audacity, which we can then use as a recording for our purposes. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. What we can do in order to work with an audio is we can import it into Audacity. And we can do that by going to this file command. We can then go to this import command. And what you'll notice here is that we can import an audio file, we can import labels, a MIDI file, or raw data. We're going to import an audio file. You'll then see the audio on one specific track. This file then is ready for you to work with it if you want to go through an editing process or you want to add the effects that Audacity gives you access to. We can undo this function by going to this edit command and going to undo import. We can also import the audio from an MP4 file. And to do that, we can go to this file command. We can then go to this import command. In this case, we're going to open a video file or an MP4 file. We're going to click open. What you're going to notice then is that Audacity will strip the audio from that file and place the audio into your Audacity program so that you can use it and edit it and provide effects to it. Now you're looking at the audio that will play on one track. What you can also do is you can import additional audio that will play along with the track that you have inside of Audacity. So for example, if we were to go to this file command and we were to import audio, and this time we're going to look for an audio music file. And so basically what you do when you add on a second track, you'll be producing an audio with spoken word here on the top track and then music here on the bottom track. And so you can continue to import files that you want to be part of your final production here in this area. Once you have tracks you'll begin to work with, you'll want to be aware of basic file operations, and we will do that in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome back. As you begin to add and work with a specific set of content inside of Audacity, you're going to want to save your progress. In order to do that, you're going to go to this file area and you're going to save this as a project. You'll notice here that your project has a default name. Now what you can do is you can name it what you want it to be. Audacity will give you a warning that you are not recreating an audio file at this time. You're just creating a project where your Audacity work is going to be saved. You're going to notice here that you're saving as an AUP project file, and you'll see that here. What we're going to do here is we're going to save it. If we want to write in a new name for our project file, we can do it. We're now going to click Save, and you'll notice your files inside of the directory that you set up. So for example, if you were to import another music file into this area, you then have a third element as part of a new project. So what you could do is you could go to this file area, you could save this as an entirely new project. So you're going to click Save Project As. And so basically, as you continue to make changes, you're going to create a new file and you're going to save it. Or you can just continue to mark your progress within one specific project file. Now, assuming that you close this project file, you'll notice here that Audacity remains open, but the project file that you had is no longer there. You can go to this file area. What you can do is you can open it using this open command, or you can use this recent files tab in order to open the file that you just recently saved. And when you open the file, you'll see the elements that you were working with before you saved it. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.